Surfboard or bodyboard. It looks like a simple choice, but picking the wrong one can completely ruin your surfing experience. Some people quit after just one try, not because surfing is hard, but because they started with the wrong board. So before you spend your money, watch this, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is right for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Review the Best Buy, where we help you make smarter buying decisions. Today, we're breaking down surfboard versus bodyboard in the simplest way possible. And by the way, I've added some of the best surfboards and bodyboards in the description below, so if you want to check prices and full details, feel free to explore those links.
Now, let's dive in. Let's start with the surfboard, the classic symbol of surfing. This is what you see in movies, people standing tall, riding powerful waves. It looks exciting, right? But here's the reality. Surfboards are not beginner-friendly. They require balance, patience, and multiple attempts before you even stand up properly. Most beginners struggle in their first few sessions, falling, missing waves, losing balance. But here's the interesting part. Once you finally learn it, the feeling is unmatched. You get speed, control, freedom, and that true surfing experience. Surfboards also come in different types, like longboards for beginners and shortboards for advanced riders, but they are bigger, harder, and yes, more expensive.
So if you choose a surfboard, you're not just buying fun, you're committing to learning a skill.
Now, let's talk about the bodyboard, the underrated hero. This one is completely different. You don't need to stand, you don't need advanced balance. You just grab the board, jump into the water, and you're already riding waves. Yes, it's that simple. That's why bodyboards are perfect for beginners, kids, and even adults who just want quick fun without the struggle. Another big advantage? Safety. Bodyboards are made of soft foam, so even if you fall, it's much safer compared to a hard surfboard. And let's talk about money. Bodyboards are way more affordable. But of course, there's a catch. You don't get that standing surfer experience. You don't get the same level of control or performance. So while it's easy and fun, it's not as powerful as a surfboard. Think of it like this. Bodyboard is instant fun, so that surfboard is earned experience.
All right, let's put them head to head, quickly and clearly.
Learning. Bodyboard wins. Easy, fast, beginner-friendly. But surfboard takes time and effort. Price. Bodyboard is budget-friendly, but surfboards cost more, especially good ones. Safety. Bodyboard is softer and safer, but surfboard can be risky if you're not experienced. Performance. No competition here. Surfboard gives you speed, control, and that real surfing thrill. Long-term value. Surfboard wins if you're serious. Bodyboard is more for casual fun. So it really comes down to one thing. Do you want easy, or do you want progress? Now, before you go ahead and buy one, there are a few important things you should keep in mind, because this is where most beginners make a mistake. If you're planning to get a surfboard, here are 5 quick things to remember. First points. Go for a bigger board if you're a beginner. It's much easier to balance. Second points you should know. Always match the board with your skill level. Soft top boards are great for beginners. And third points, check the material. Foam boards are safer, while fiberglass boards are for advanced users. Follow fourth point carefully. Think about wave type. Smaller waves work better with longer boards. And finally, points number 5. Don't go too cheap. A low-quality surfboard can ruin your experience. And if you're choosing a bodyboard, keep these in mind. First points you must know. Pick the right size based on your height. Second points you remember, check the core material. Better materials last longer and perform better. Third points you should, consider flexibility. Softer boards work better in warm water. Fourth points, make sure it has a good grip for better control. And finally, the point number 5 you should know, the good news is you don't need to spend a lot. Even budget bodyboards can perform really well. So let's make this super simple. If you care about price, safety, and first-time experience, go for a bodyboard. It's cheaper, easier,
and you'll start having fun instantly. But if you're thinking long-term, if you want to actually learn surfing and level up your skills, a surfboard is absolutely worth it. Yes, it's harder. Yes, it takes time, but the reward is on a completely different level.
So here's the final answer. First-time user? Bodyboard. Or make experience in? Future surfer? Surfboard. Check out the links in the description if you want the best options available right now. And if this video helped you make a better decision, hit that like button, subscribe to Review the Best Buy, and I'll see you in the next one. And that wraps up our list of the top 5 best products you can check out right now. I hope this video helps you get a clearer idea of which option truly delivers the best value for your needs and budget. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more top 5 reviews, detailed comparisons, and practical buying guides every single week. And of course, turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming videos featuring the latest and most trusted products across tech, home, and lifestyle. All the official links and updated prices are available in the description box below, so make sure to check them out if you're ready to upgrade your next purchase. Thanks a lot for watching Review the Best Buy, and I'll see you in the next one, where we help you buy smart and live better.